Iverson has Jordan. The crowd is into it. Allen shades free.
It's a legendary moment in history because not many people did that to Michael Jordan.
Michael hadn't seen anything like that. You know what I mean? Like at that point, there was no one like Iverson in the league. No one's pulling crossovers like that.
He crossed God up. He crossed Jesus Christ up, the Lord and Savior.
That moment was just like a wake-up call, I think, for pretty much the whole NBA, being like, these guys are just players. Michael Jordan might be this built-up juggernaut who's won and who's going to keep winning, but that doesn't mean you can't go at him.
He crossed over the best player to ever play in the NBA, and he kind of made him look a little foolish, and that didn't happen often to Jordan.
That's when Iverson took over. When he crossed Jordan up, it was his league.
Iverson drives a double team, finds Snow. Snow looks to drive, pulls up in the paint. Too strong. No!
And so you see the skill. The skill's dunking. But that little bit of attitude that's left there, that's what makes it a badass moment.
It is kind of funny watching that again, though, thinking like, where was the Sixers front line? Like, why do you have to have a 6-foot guy jumping over a 6'11" guy to dunk back the miss? It's like, oh, that's right, he didn't really have a team.
That's like that Dr. Dre skit, man. Daddy, will those be chin nuts? Those are neck nuts.
Iverson, Lou the defender, stays right with it. Allen wants to go, wants the baseline.
This is my favorite Iverson moment. This is like the moment where it's so badass, where it's like, he didn't do a dance, he didn't throw up the Rockefeller sign or anything like that. He simply just stepped over the dude, looked down at him, and it conveyed so many feelings that it was just such a subtle sunning.
7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was dead in the water. He steps around.
Yo.
That's drilled it.
You run it back real quick. Like he looks over to the crowd. Like, you guys seen this, right? You seen it. Wow.
To come in game 1 and to not only win the game, but to utterly disrespect one of their players in front of their own bench. I mean, no one did that. If he did that at Rucker, he probably would have gotten punched.
It was amazing that he was doing that in the finals, like in the NBA. He was getting paid to showboat.
And it's crazy that, like, in a playoff series where the Lakers did only lose 1 game, the most memorable moment of almost that whole run is a shot hit by an opponent.
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
His idea was to put everything he had onto the court during games, period. And I don't think he felt like he had enough. Like, he couldn't go super hard in practice and then be expected to turn right around and go in a game.
If AI wanted to get some rest, you had to give him some rest because he was carrying the team. He was carrying the team every year that he was there.
And there he's being honest. He's like, I know this is important. I know that, it does matter. But why are we talking about it?
Allen Iverson really wasn't ever considered soft. That's the thing. There's a lot of people in the league now, past and present, who may be considered soft, and it's like, they sit out this game or they sit out this game. Iverson really wasn't that player, so I don't know. I'm giving him a pass for that.
Practice? We're talking about practice?
Not a game. Practice.
Talking about practice, man.
Not like he's trying to grab his own mind around. Like, what are we talking about?